Hello and welcome to episode 84 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. And in the last episode we came back to our story over here and dropped up a bunch of our findings, or all of our findings, and started making some more shields and weapons and armors and things. And then we'll clear out a couple of the undead layers and tombs and all that stuff, just to make the village and
Ever
camps
since
over
you
there
adopted
safer.
the child found in the wind, you always seem to be surrounded by bad weather. One day, you see a hurricane approaching your village, but it stops dead in front of your gates, and a lone figure appears and speaks. I am Gaiath, and I have come for my child.
That is pretty cool. So we did adopt a child. There's an event, we adopt a child, we rescue a child basically. And so I guess now the Gareth has come for it. Let's ask him.
I am a spirit lord of the winds, a servant of the weather masters.
You once took a child from the wind and gave it shelter. For this, I thank you. Now it is time for me to awaken my child and let it choose its fate.
Let's just ask more information if we can.
I was called by them to service, but in truth, I do not know their nature, only that it is ancient and dangerous, and you should beware of their coming. Now, for my child.
Let's ask some more.
I will awaken its true nature. Worry not, it will not be harmed.
Let's let him do his things and see what happens.
You bring forth the child, and as it gets closer to the wind creature, it transforms and turns into a wind spirit as well. Gaiath speaks. Now choose, child. Come with me or stay with your new family. Whatever you choose, you are now a child of the wind.
Very cool. So the child's become a wind spirit. Let's ask him to stay.
The child joins its father for a time, becoming one with the hurricane, but then it comes back and remains with you.
Very cool.
The Viatrovek stays with you and continues to live among you. Strangely, it also calls itself Gaiath.
So Viatrovek. Okay. Very cool. Again, a wind spirit. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. So Gaiath, I guess it's a ghost. So I guess that's the shadow creatures that we fought, just like the shade. So he has stealth, not very high stats, but that's okay. Hopefully eventually he'll be good. He can wear rings and things. So let's just give him this thing to aid in gathering, and some feint and range damage and all that good stuff, and put him to he could gather, but I think we gather a lot of stuff already. He'd grasp better than he gather anyway. So let's him help the bat over here. There you go. All right. That's cool. Even though the stat is not very good, I really enjoy the lore and the events in this game. Before we go further, we did make another shield, so let's see if one warrior can also use it. So I think we equipped Varislav with that last, and now let's see if Yanko can use this one. Well, let's see if it's better than what he has, and it is. Less magic, but more perception. This is better than what what he has? No, it's identical. We should definitely make some more hammers and things as well. Can she use some stuff? She could. It just help with some gathering. Not that she actually gather. Will's good. Attractiveness is good. Shielding's good. Perception's good. Let's add some perception. That is a 5 range damage. I think we have some better range damage here. Go with 7. There you go. Is this armor better? It is not. Okay. Is there anything around here worth camping for? Nope. Let's move on. Our people level as well, but I don't think there's really a lot of reason to go through them. So we'll take care of the warriors, and let's see if this is better. So he has a 11 damage one-handed sword. I think that's probably the best one-handed sword we have right now. Okay, let's go with that. He also have a pretty cool armor thing on. 8 wills. Wow. So this adds extra shielding and armor. The will is nice though. So let's just keep that for now. Let's go and take a look at this tower.
You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a grey withered thumb.
Investigate.
As you get closer to the tower, you see that
Let's deal with the
you're now
spiders.
free to take as much of the stone as you can.
Get some chicken pie.
You use your tools and gather the stones.
Very nice. We get some obsidian. And there's another one over here. Let's go and take a look. Let's see if we can. Let's just go up here and get some bird meat and some vine, because we can't go too far anyway. So vine takes a lot more, so let's use that. Just get a bunch of bird meat while we're here. 410. I don't think we can get to 600. No. 520 doesn't really matter. Just pile on the bird meat, I guess. 305, that's fine. Oh, and we have 2 research available now. And we're going down this route, see if we can find moonstones. Let's go ahead and unlock obsidian. Excellent. And we found 4 sources of obsidian. We've known this one. That's that one up there. That's one down there. They're all pretty far from us. That's okay. Oh, there's a giant cave. I guess it's a different giant cave. It moves around. So we built another one of these blades. Can we build more? Nope. Just one more, so we can build. And those are 2-handed swords. And they're only used for warriors. And this one has it. This one has it. This one has it. And I believe that most of our expedition has that as well. So if that's the case, we may not want to build too many of them. Well, there's one more that needs it. Okay, so let's not build too many of those. Instead, let's build a couple of one-handed sword. So let's just, instead of doing that, let's just build one more in case we have another warrior. And then build some one-handed sword, also with moonstone and mithril. Because there's a couple people who could use that. So build two of these instead. And then see if we can build a big hammer. It takes a lot of moonstone though. This adds stuff with a lot less damage. Well, I think we'll build one of these as well. Build them first. To build that sword, the hammer, go down and build a couple of these. Okay. So that was that. Now let's go and let's break camp and go after this suspicious tower.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Many people get bruised and thrown about, but the tremors eventually stop.
That's too bad. So people are slightly injured, so we build a two-handed sword. Let's go and look at this tower.
You see a large stone tower sticking out. As you get closer to the tower, you see that within it,
Again, it's just spiders.
you are now free to take as much of the. You use your tools
Get
and
some more
gather the stones.
obsidians, which is excellent. Haven't really used much of that, so let's go and deal with these treasure. Not deal, but rather.
Packs of the winged wind demonesses, the Vili, have been spotted soaring the skies. This can mean only one thing: a hurricane is coming. The stars disappear as the skies
Let's
darken.
find somewhere safe and hide.
You found some cover, but alas, you were lucky enough to find some good cover and hold on to your lives, although some of you are injured from the flying debris.
Oh, it's slight injured, just was one injury, so they should heal next turn, no problem.
You tend to your injuries and take stock of what's left around you. Where once there were trees or greenery, now stands a path of desolate rubble. Your gods must have been watching over you, as the village still stands sturdy.
So we gain some stones, but definitely get more injuries. That should be okay. We do have quite a bit of health. Nobody is dangerously low on health.
You come
Search a
across the
treasure.
ruins of an old You find an old storage room in one of the many ruined houses.
Go deal with these monsters. Don't have enough movement points. We'll build a shiny skull crusher. Let's go ahead and slay these. Go and find this treasure as well.
You come across the ruins of. You rummage through the ruins of this old settlement. You beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
Okay, let's go back down this way when we have some movement. Then we get attacked by a bunch of bees, which is not an issue. So there's a hive there. There's a monster down this way. Don't really care too much about that, but we do want to go down this way though. So let's just make our way down here. A little more movement left. And while we're here, let's just go and deal with this hive, I think. I should learn to walk slower next time. I apparently found a keyboard shortcut for this Q. These are hunting bats. Let's deal with that. Deal with that. Let's come back this way.
A figure, clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back.
Let's use magic and investigate.
The dark curse upon this creature runs deep within.
Try to help.
You take out the fresh carcass of a chicken. You spread the blood on the face of the elf, who stares at you blankly. You perform a dance on your left foot, and you call out to your gods for power.
Ask him to join us as friend.
Thank you, human. Once more you prove me ignorant. Here, take this gift as my friend and let us continue our journey. I have used the little power I have within to bless this party. I hope it will bring us fortune.
So now we have a second elven wanderer. We should probably name him differently. So let's do that before I forget. So now we have two elven wanderers. This is the new guy. So let's name him A and B. I'll name them A and B. He has a decent bow. I believe he can use sword and shield. 8-6, 9-6. Let's do that. Give him one of these shields. This is a 9-1 armor. He can carry a whole lot, so let's see if we can give him a decent armor. Try 18-3. Some of these are more, but a lot heavier. Let's do the 18-3 with Will. Give him this gathering and crafting ring. He already has clear mind, I believe. He does not. Give him that ring. Tactic. Sure, why not? Do have a better bow. I'm sure we do. There you go. Okay, and when we come back, we'll pick up some better one-handed weapons and things. So he does piercing damage by default, I believe. Yeah, he does piercing damage. It doesn't matter what we equip, he will do piercing damage. What if I do this? Will it do both piercing and blunt damage? Yes. Let's do that. Piercing and blunt damage. That's I don't know how that work. We'll find out when we if we do have a fight. So let's go and visit these guys then. We don't have enough movement point, and there's nothing here to gather. So let's just not gather. And our production has ran out of moonstone. So let's go ahead and reset all these. I think that's how they were doing before. Now there should be nobody. Oh, there's still this guy. Oh, there you go. He can make stews. Alright. Let's go back to our first expedition. Take care of these guys. Some dwarf bandits. We found a leashy here. That's nice. That's pretty decent. Two-handed sword though. Let's go deal with the unlivingness.
The whole land is shaken, the tremors and wild...
Nobody got injured that time, which is good. So attack these guys. It's automatic. Attack these guys. Move down this way. Attack these guys. I'll take care of the nest and then look at whatever this is. Wildlife. Oh, that's one of the other giant quests. Wildwife, rather, not life. Wildwife. They went that way.
You go down to the fields to check if any crops survived this night, and you discover a large molehill on your way. A peculiar-looking mole carrying a small shovel pops up from the hill and exclaims, "Ahoy!" It seems really happy about something.
Let's talk to it.
You know a thing or two about moles, and you know this one is more likely a Kurtachek, a friendly type of field demon. The Kurtachek seems to be staring intensely at your clothes, then
We
looking
don't
down
have-
at itself, very sad. You
We
seem
don't
to
actually
remember
have-
these spirits have a thing about clothes.
We don't actually have any clothes to give it. We just have armor.
The Kurtachek takes the food, but remains saddened and disappears into the molehill. You enter into a wooded area. Birds are singing, the wind is gently rocking the trees. In fact, it's pretty nice.
Do the right
As you
Mokash.
venture, you gather round in a circle and begin the dance of life, praying to...
We'll help him.
Thank you. This is unexpectedly fortunate.
So that's down here, which is far, far away from our expedition. Ah, we found a giant cave here. Nice. So let's make sure we do this before we end this episode. Let's take care of this. Some diamond, which is nice.
You come across a female giant, a true wildwife, you believe. She is covered in fur, with huge dark eyes and a slumping, flabby body. She is not as tall as some of her kin, but she is still taller than a troll. The wildwife is crouching behind a great rock, looking in all directions, clearly scared of something.
Let's talk to her.
The wildwife cowers as you speak, but then she calms down and speaks.
Goodness, I was afraid you were one of those strange big fellas chasing me, and you're only tiny fleshies. Phew. Say, I don't suppose you know why they're after me. I mean, I am just a troll living happily by a bridge, minding my own business, when these guys appeared and tried to jump me. Why am I asking you? I've got to run.
Let's ask her to stay and talk.
So, you say I am a giant, a wild wife, and those others are just looking for me because that's our nature? Well, you do sound convincing, so maybe I will talk to them next time. Thanks. I always wondered where I come from. My folks said they found me as a baby, but they never knew much more. Here, have this as thanks. And I am sorry, but I don't know where your planet Nick friend is.
That's too bad. I was hoping maybe she would join us or something. So over here we have bees, dwarf, I'm not mock, which is I think dragons. Let's attack the cave
You
first.
approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Just fight them straight up. Oh, look at that, planet egg. Maybe we should have
You
talk to
slay
them
the
or something.
giants.
Oof, these guys are hurt bad. So we found this thing. Looks really cool. It's not all that good. Looks really cool. That doesn't look as cool, but certainly it's better. Might have to camp here. Oh, we're not seriously hurt, but we're hurt. So Ortrak the Orc is down 20 hits. He's only at 11. And one of these guys is down quite a bit. We have 1 point, so let's camp. Oh, look at that, there's some stone over here. Let's camp and quarry some stone. We don't have any kind of stone near our village, so let's just focus everything on this. I believe we have plenty of bones, so there's no reason to get more of it. So we get 140 stone every turn. That's pretty good.
Your scout spots strange weather activity in the distance. This time, it is surely the weatherer giant you're searching for.
Good. Oh, look at that, it's down here. Way down here. More giant caves. And there's more stuff. And we're like way up here. We're all level. People are not doing anything because, well, we don't have enough things for them to do here. Let's check on our track. Let's sit here just one more turn. And then we'll break camp. So the bees decide to attack us. That's fine. Now the question is whether or not we can get down here from there, and I don't think we can. If we can't, then I would rather not waste our time going this way. Let's just let them spawn stuff over there. Yeah, we'll have to go way
You
back.
are ambushed by a shadow giant and his minions. You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick.
Give me your souls.
This is the event that give us a chance to get another shade, so let's definitely fight.
You defeat the shadow giant and its minions of darkness.
We have 14 moonstone, which is nice. Oh, didn't get a shade that time. So let's make our way back here. Somewhere here. Oh, we're moving. There's some straw and elven stuff, so let's camp and get it. Let our people heal a little bit as well. Some of those. Some of these. 280. 285. We need a little bit more. Because we need 288. And that's plenty there. There you go. Break camp. Let's make our way down this way.
You are ambushed. A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces. They look determined and unafraid. From their confident stance and sideways glances, you suspect they may have friends hiding nearby. One of them steps forwards and speaks.
Your goods or your lives. We need some metals and a weapon or two. We're not too greedy. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know the rest. We're just fine with either.
We have this event once before, and we floated with bandits last time.
You've got a pretty face and sweet talking tongue on you, so why not try and use it?
Laughs one of the men. The other bandits look a bit confused, but you seem to have captured the attention of their leader. You feel the captain is interested, but you do realize at this point that you'd better put your mouth where the money is, so to say. You flex your muscles and show off your best features. You smile, wink, and laugh at all the jokes, even when they're not funny. The captain seems to be more and more interested. Well, you tried to sweet-talk it with the bandit boss, but he wasn't buying it. His way of things is simple. You either give him the goods, or give him your special goods. No middle ground.
I think we do this last time.
The bandit captain takes you to the side and says in a lowered voice,
Listen, I really do fancy the pants out of you. Let's make that clear. But I ain't a rapist or something. So, you know, we can just sit here and enjoy a drink, and then I'll just play my part back there with my men. Or, you know, if you want to, I really do think you're like the sexiest creature I've ever seen.
The imposing bandit leader turns bright red and looks straight into your eyes, waiting for an answer.
And I think we did this last time.
Swayed by their honest speech, you let go of any doubts and let yourself be taken by the passion of the moment. The two of you spend the next hour together, and the two parties waiting nearby have no doubts about what is going on. As the time comes to depart, you see the captain looks rather sad to let you go. Alas, this will likely be your last encounter. The captain collects their people and leaves, true to their word. There are clearly some bandits unhappy with the decision, but a sharp glare from their boss quietens any discontent.
It's funny, the Shade gained some will and speech, huh? We'll leave with our party. We're not going to leave with him. And I think last time there was an option for him to join us. I don't know if that's the same now. So that didn't happen this time. Maybe we didn't choose all the right options. I don't know. We're running over time, so I'm just trying to make it back down this way before calling it an episode here. We get attacked with some bees that are not all that dangerous anymore.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. As you look closer, you realize there are two packs, one attacking a small baby and one fighting not far with something else.
Let's
You
investigate.
see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get
Disperse
to
our
it.
party.
You send a small group to protect the child and the rest to help the cat.
Let's attack.
You won.
Take care of the wolves. And check on the
It
child.
was not easy, but both cat and child are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you could swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy.
Very nice. We gain some animal kinship, and we gain a child. That was a good event. Can definitely use some child, or children, I should say, because we need people. Okay, the goal is to go down here to get through some of those question mark and then go down this way. I just want to go back over here so I know next time where I'm supposed to go. Let's take care of the unliving spider. also some of the achievements are to attract demons and elves and dwarfs and things, and we have the required attributes in our village, but we just haven't attract anything. We finally attract a bat a few episodes ago, and that was hard. That was like the first one that we gathered some fruit that we got. So I'm also hoping that we'll attract some of those creatures at some point. We're completely out of fruit, so this is good. And let's call an episode here. Next time we'll break camp, we'll look for the weatherer and do all that stuff, so it should be good. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.